Well, tonight on the Classic Metal Show, we've got a couple of guests.
Yes, how about that? Guests on the CMS.
Yeah. You have been corresponding back and forth with former co-manager of the current Bobby Blotzer's Rat, Jason Green.
Yes.
And somehow, some way, you've coaxed him to come on here.
Oh, it wasn't that hard, really. He hit us up.
He did.
Yeah, he hit us up first, saying that he listened to one of the segments and thought that we were A, funny, and B, kind of on track.
Sure. Well, we know what's going on.
Well, yeah. Well, depends on who you ask, but sure.
Sure. So Jason is going to break his silence and come on the show tonight.
Yes, that should be good. He's out. They're out tonight with. He also manages Sin City Sinners, and he's out there. He said he'll make some time while they're doing sound check to talk to us. So.
Sure, nice.
That should be good.
Well, good for him. And then, strangely enough, out of the blue this week, I got a phone call from Eric Braverman.
EB.
Yeah, he just called me out of the blue, and the reason he called was that on his Google alert, he saw that we had uploaded a segment on the Axl joins AC/DC thing.
Okay.
And he said he listened to it intently.
Okay.
And thought we were funny, of course, and on point. And he found you particularly funny.
Okay.
About the fact that you would not pay money to go see that.
Oh, he thinks that I should?
No. He liked the way you expressed that you wouldn't.
Oh, what did I say? I don't even
Well,
know.
it's just your tone and your attitude, how you say, no, not paying that. No.
just my casual blow it off.
More or less, yeah. Yeah, he finds that kind of stuff funny. So I said, well, he said, you should have called me about this. I said, well, Eric, we attempted to call you a few weeks ago when Eric or when Brian Johnson, it was announced that Brian Johnson was out of the band.
Right.
And we wanted your input on it. And he says, well, I was kind of out of the loop there for a while, but I'm back and I'll be glad to come on this week and talk about metal and whatever else you want to talk about.
All right.
Then let me see here. I noticed that we have some voicemails that we didn't get to last week. I have a feeling that a CMS favorite from the Deep South checked in last week, but I failed to field his phone calls.
All right. Mexicans are out at the 7-Eleven, I take it?
I'm thinking so.
All right.
And then we got another voicemail, which I did not listen to. I just wanted to do it on the fly. I didn't want to spoil it.
That's good.
So I don't even know what it is, but somebody called and left two back-to-back messages, or like a continuation of a message, since it cuts off at 2 minutes.
Right. 3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes. Okay.
So they left us 6 minutes of audio.
Yeah, more or less.
So funny.
So we got some voicemails to get to.
Okay.
And then we've been corresponding back and forth with Bob Nalbandian, and the time is nigh that the debut movie of the second series of the Inside Metal series is going to have a movie premiere.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to be making arrangements to attend. I don't know if you'll be able to break away and go or not.
I don't think I'm going to be able to on a Thursday.
Yeah.
That's
So I'm
hard for me.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to be going.
Okay.
And attend this thing and be a part of the festivities in L.A. So that should be fun. And let's see what else. Anything else going on?
No, I'll wait to go to the Nalbandian thing until the movie I'm starring in.
Right, exactly. So you're going to be filming a segment for the next video series, or the next episode, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, the one that he's doing on the San Francisco thrash scene. He sent me over about 10 questions and wants me to get in front of a camera and answer the questions and tell stories and whatnot.
Sure, absolutely.
So our good friend Omam is volunteering to do some video work for me, and we're going to shoot that, and we're going to shoot some bonus footage for the iTunes version of Call Me Chris and the iTunes version of Little Victories, and So so I'll be down there a week from tomorrow, actually.
Sure.
Hey.
So you're going to him.
Yeah, he's got a cooler rock room than I do.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I don't collect anything, so, I'll stand in front of all his Motorhead shit and it'll look cool.
There you go.
Truth. It's the truth. I mean, you've been to my house. It looks like a fucking bomb blew up.
Right, sure.
This is not conducive of DVD footage.
Right.
Not at all. But his place will be, and it'll be cool.
Yeah, well, good for you.
Should be fun.
Yeah. Well, when I was out at NAMM back in January, Bob shot some footage with me and asked me about a half a dozen questions, so I don't know if any of that will make the next documentary or not.
Sure.
But I did contribute, so we'll see if any of that makes it in or doesn't make it at all, because he was having some issues at the time. His regular video photographer did not show up.
Oh, that sucks.
So they had to do some impromptu stuff. So
get out the iPhone.
More or less.
Yeah.
More or less. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Well, when I'm out there again in about a month, maybe we'll reshoot something. I don't know. That's up to Bob.
You're not one that cares about that shit, though, are you?
Well, I'm not as ingrained in it as you are, but from being the host of the CMS and being a fan of, some of the thrash stuff, his questions were not really personal.
Okay.
They were more like opinion, or what do you remember about the rise of thrash?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't a lot of questions. It was I don't know, five questions total.
Sure.
It was just a little cameo.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
He just asked me, when did you become aware of the thrash metal, and what was the first thing you heard, or what caught your ear, and, are you still a fan today, and, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Stuff that he sees in his outline where he could plug it in.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, it's just another voice on the video.
Sure.
Another dude in the scene, man.
Dude, the way this is working out, we are entering Mark and John territory.
We are. Look at us. Next thing you know, we're going to have our own TV show on, never mind.
Not on Fuse. On heavy metal television.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's been something that Eric's been after us for a long time to do, but with you being busier and busier all the time, I don't see us having time to chip away at something like that.
I don't know when we could do it.
That's my point.
And you would have to edit it, because there's no way I would have time to deal with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I barely have time to make it to do the show. Look, I took one day out today. One day out, and I'm already thinking about, oh my God, I got to do this tomorrow, and on Monday I got to do this.
Well, you did do that wrestling thing with your friend, right?
Yeah, I did.
Monday
night, though.
Yeah, but still, you still broke away for
for a couple of hours
for some Chris time.
Yeah, but I worked from 6 a.m. until 7 o'clock at first.
Well, it just goes back to, you can't go out and play until you get your work done there, young man.
Believe me, I'm well aware.